you go. Moving it on, Brad, we have Houston plus 4.5, according to Bovada, at Kansas City.
Yeah, I all of a sudden I don't know what to make of Houston. I mean, I watched them early on in the year against New Orleans, and I was like, this team can ball. They have excitement. They have a quarterback, and since then, I don't think it's been the same. What is their record at these days?
3-2.
Okay, so it's not terrible, but dude, I gotta go with Kansas City again. I mean,
4.5 for an offense like that, I can't begrudge it, man.
I know, right? You gotta go with Kansas City.
Let me say this. I am going Houston, but again, this is not one. What did I say at the top of this podcast? I'm never betting against Kansas City. And I'll probably be watching on Sunday and think, like, why the hell didn't I take, that 4.5?
Yeah, right,
Whenever
right.
Kansas City's, less than a touchdown spread, you should probably take Kansas City because, they're probably going to cover like 12 out of the 16 times that happens. But, yeah, Houston, here's the thing, is like we know that Kansas City's defense has given up too many yards. I'm not worried at all about their offense at all. I think this is going to be a high-scoring game. I think it's Deshaun Watson versus Patrick Mahomes. I actually wrote down Houston 35, Kansas City 34. I think this is a touchdown, or I'm sorry, an upset candidate because Houston can put up yardage. They're going to give up yardage. They're going to give up a lot. It's really probably who has the ball at the end of this determines who covers the spread. I do like Kansas City. I'm not freaking out. I'm not down on them because they lost to Indianapolis or anything like that. They're still my second favorite team in the league. I just think Houston is going to give them trouble in this matchup. And I know Kansas City's at home here, but I just think that, Carlos Hyde, I think that Duke Johnson will be able to get some stuff going in the run game. And I love Deshaun Watson. I love, I may as well just talk about the start stuff. I love Deshaun Watson, DeAndre Hopkins, and Will Fuller. I think Hopkins more than Fuller this week. I said that last week too, and I was wrong. Even Kiki QT is somebody you could probably pick up off of waivers and start. On the Kansas City side, I love Patrick Mahomes. I love Damien Williams this week, not LeSean McCoy, but Damien Williams. Tyreek Hill, if he plays, I love him. If he does, I also love Sammy Watkins. Though Sammy Watkins and Tyreek Hill are both questionable. And then basically, if Tyreek Hill plays, I like Demarcus Robinson. If he doesn't play, I like McCole Hardman. But Robinson's a start regardless. I would say only play Hardman if Hill does not start. And then Kelce, I think he'll bounce back from kind of a lackluster week. I know he had 70 yards, but he was like 4 receptions on 10 attempts or something like that. It just didn't look like his head was in the game, Brad. Did you catch like a lot of that game, that Kansas City game?
Yeah, I watched a little bit of it, and they just kind of seemed out of sorts.
Yeah.
And that happens. You can't be the greatest thing ever all the time, but
Yep.
I don't know what's going on over there, man.
Yeah, they got some stuff to figure out. A little bit of injuries. Their defense is the issue to me right now, and I think they'll get it cleaned up. I'm not too concerned about it. I just think that I'm just basing this on matchups. My computers actually like Houston too. It's not a unanimous selection. It's not like a computer lock or anything like that, but not one I feel safe putting my money on. But I'm going to take Houston for these picks, but that's it.